Hey guys, welcome back. This is ChosenArchitect, and today we are going to be getting ourselves the dragon head and setting up the Draconium automation. So, I hope you guys are ready. So, today we are going to be trying to at least get the head done today. The dragon's head done today. We are very close to the end of this pack. I mean, very, very close. At least to getting clay. So, that is going to be the ultimate goal. I have officially stopped doing this setup. I do have 14 platinum that I've gained from this, but I want the ore to build up in here and not actually be grind up. So that is something that I'm working towards. I've kind of already wasted a lot of stuff. I should have been doing this before and not doing this the way that I'm doing it now. I want this to build up in here because I'm going to be using cinnabar. You can actually make cinnabar. I didn't even know this. I never looked at the recipe. You can use mercury and resonating crystals to make cinnabar. We should have been doing this a long time ago. So pretty much I have my magma crucible here, basically the original setup, and I'm just throwing silver. Basically get silver in here, have it liquefied, have it sent down over here, and then if you throw a crystal in here, it turns into cinnabar. So yeah, that's really nice because we can just throw the ore into an induction smelter and it'll 100% guarantee each output being of its significant product. So in nickel's case, it will be platinum. In platinum's case, it'll be iridium. And we need 2 plates of iridium, so this is actually perfect for that. So what we can do is we can place this in here. If I throw 1 nickel in here, bam, we're guaranteed a platinum ingot. Like, I should have done that a long time ago. Ugh. So what we can do here is take this platinum. We can run over here. I think we have enough platinum now that we can throw it in here and this is not going to break anything on us. The only thing it might break is this. Can we break this and replace it and not have everything be destroyed on us? Might need to get in here and try to pick that item up. If I can. Did I pick it up? Oh, I still haven't picked it up. Really? This is going to be rough. Alright, that didn't work either. Just break into the smeltery. I can't do it that way, I'm going to do it that way. Perfect. Alright, so let's get this fixed. Let's go ahead and place this back. And that should work, right? That should... Oh, we got to put this back. Should automatically send that there. We're going to need 9 platinum in order to get 1 ore, I believe. I believe it's 9 platinum. So that all needs to go in there. That will cook up. Should speed it up. That will get transferred into here. Remember, we don't want this on. It's disabled right now. Make that platinum ore. Pull that out, and we need to make 1 more platinum ore, but it looks like we just need a little bit more. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is what we need. So we need 2 more nickel ore to be processed over here, and then we'll have exactly what we need. And then it's really just thaumcraft from there. It's really just thaumcraft. So there's the nickel, and that should be enough. We can go ahead and throw that in there now. Let's give that a nice little speed boost. Perfect, and we'll speed this along. And there we go. So we have 2 of those. That should get us iridium. If we place this in here, that should guarantee us an iridium ingot. Perfect. Just like that. Awesome. We should be able to turn this into a plate using a compactor. And I think I have a compactor somewhere in this mess. There's a compactor. We need to make sure that we pull the coin augment out. Put that in there. And that should turn it into a plate. Iridium plate. And there we go. So, we're almost done with everything we need. This was one of the last things. We need to take this and turn this into an iron scale, I believe, or a hardened scale. One of the scales. And then this was another one we needed, which was Dragon's Breath. So if I take some of this void stuff, which you get this by, of course, using a void seed. We had 1 left, so that was perfect. Throw that in here with some liquid chorus. The refinery should kick off and start working, I hope. At least it should. Let's see. Dragon's breath. I hope we don't need more than that. To make liquid dragon breath, we throw it in a refinery. Oh, we need 2 buckets each. That's actually not too bad. I already have 2 buckets here. I just need another bucket over here, and we should be good. Void seed. We can literally just farm more seeds for this. I think we just break more grass, and eventually we'll get some. So here is our bucket, and we should just be able to throw that in there, right? And there we go. We have 1 bucket of dragon's breath. Now we need to throw this in a fluid transposer, because we're going to have to put this into a jar? Not a jar. Bottle. Good old glass bottle. And we should have a fluid transposer somewhere that is potentially not being used. That's the thing, it's like finding one that's not been used right now. Don't I have a fluid transposer over here? Yeah, this one's definitely full. There's a fluid transposer. So yeah, we'll just throw this in here. We need to inject this, so fill mode, empty mode. There we go, and then fill mode. And there we go. There's a bottle of dragon's breath. Nice. You'll need a mint, because it's some halitosis. Alright, last but not least, we have this to get. So if we take a look at dragon, we have this, and we have the dragon prosthetic thing, which we're going to work on here in a second. That shouldn't take very long. But yeah, we have everything we need now, minus the dragon scales, or the dragon scale, which is going to require a bunch of different things, different aspects here. Getting these aspects shouldn't be too difficult. We should be able to manage. So I'm going to go ahead and work towards those. And I'll be back. It's going to take a little bit of time, but I'll be back. So I have everything set up for the iridium plates. I hope that everything works out. So I'm using the vials. It's probably the best way to do it. To throw your Essentia in here, pull the vials out of this. It's just a lot more lossless. And it's a lot easier to manage, and you don't create flux or anything like that. So let's go ahead and do this. I have it split up just like so. So basically I just need to empty all of this out and then throw one of the plates in. And hope that works. For some reason it doesn't. Oh, we're at 50. And voila. Awesome. So we are going to need a lot more of this. So that's 10 apiece. That's only 50. There we go. Last but not least, I had my counts off a little bit. Should be able to throw all these in, and bam. Awesome. There's our 2 dragon scales. Last but not least, we have to go ahead and get this process done, which I already have this going. We have our magma crucible running with blocks of redstone going inside here into the magma crucible, and we're outputting it over here in this iron drum just so we can have mass storage. This takes the longest time, honestly. Everything else is pretty easy to do. And then over here, we have a drawer that is producing the pulverized silver. So we're going to have the pulverized silver, and we need some gold. And probably just pulverize whatever we got left. Right? Gold. I mean, honestly, how many gold coins do we need? Do we need that many emeralds? I don't think we are. There's not much we can do with this since we've turned them into this. But we do need to make some gold, which is glowstone and tin. And then it's just a matter of pulverizing that, which we do have it set up going from the induction smelter directly into a pulverizer, which is doing its job, doing its thing. But we should have some gold already pulverized. And all we need to do is sort of blend this stuff together. And we should be able to make electrum blend, I do believe. Yeah, we just throw these stuff together, and that'd probably just be the easiest thing to do. That'll make electrum blend, and then we take that electrum. What we're going to do is take this. We need a fluid transposer. Probably just going to grab the one that's over here. Probably the best bet. We'll take this fluid transposer, set that up there. That should work. And we're just going to transpose this into what we need. And we should be able to pull from the bottom here. This needs to be set to fill mode. We should auto insert. Set that to blue. That should automatically pull fluids from here. Should. Should's the magic word. Fill mode? Should be in fill mode. Yeah. Let's take a look at this electrum. So if you go to the fluid transposer, we should be able to make this. Yeah, inside of a fluid transposer. We need electrum blend. Threadstone in here. Wonder why that's not pulling the electrum. It's not actually pulling the fluid. Let's get a point. I mean, it should be the fact it doesn't have power. That shouldn't be a big deal. I guess we'll just pipe some fluid in there. So we'll take one of these, pipe. Yeah, we'll just move fluid like so, I guess. Now it'll work. It's weird, it wouldn't pull directly out of the drum for some reason. Even though it's directly on the bottom, it wouldn't. But we need this blend here, because we're going to use this with some sand here in a little bit, or we can just throw it inside the arc furnace. Probably the easiest way to do that. Throw it inside of our arc furnace, and yeah, this is going to be producing some good stuff. I think I'm going to put a drawer. Actually, I probably don't need a drawer because this only produces 1-to-1, so we technically don't have any more electrum, so we're going to have to kind of wait. Till then, we need to focus on upgrading and getting more nether stars. So, if you take a look at how to get more nether stars, you can see there is a giant list here. It's probably best to look at this while with your options in video settings, scale, normal or large. Then take a look at nether stars, because boy, it goes off the page. Let's actually go options. Man, options, mod options. So video settings. Make sure this is set to like normal then, maybe. Okay, so it's going to require pretty much every aspect. This requires every single aspect. So we need to make sure we have a vial of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We need every aspect. So yeah, I'm going to go through and make sure that we have at least all of these inside of a vial. And yeah, we're going to have to bottle some of it up. And that's just how we're going to have to do this. So I have every single one of the aspects that you can actually have inside of a jar, at least a certain amount of it in all of these jars that are spread out all over the place. And I have actually collected every single aspect using pretty much this chart here to kind of do that. This is what you need. Now you can see that there's actually more aspects in here than we actually have, well, technically not than inventory slots, because we do have an offhand. But believe me, it's kind of crazy that we're going to have a completely clear inventory. I'm going to go ahead and place this over here, because what we need to do is put all of these, each individual, in our inventory. We need to get this in here, and we got to do it as fast as possible. I'm sure there's a better way, but I'm going to be doing it manually for right now. And we need one of them to go in here, and we're pretty much going to have to spam click these as fast as possible. The best way is to do Control Q and just hover over all of them. It's probably going to overfill, I hope not. Right click and then right click this. Right click. And that's how many nether stars you can get from doing that. Whoa. That actually didn't spill over or nothing. That worked perfect. That was every single aspect. Man, that was fast. Okay. And I think we have enough nether stars, by the way, to get us through Draconic. For sure, at this point. Alright, so over here. We just have a mess of everything going all over the place. We have this. We need to probably throw this inside here. Maybe not. That is full. We'll take some sand. And we'll just combine it in here, making sure we turn this off. Throw the sand in here with this, and that will make electrum, or flux infused electrum. And we're going to be using this. We're going to be turning it into a plate in the compactor, and then we need to make these flux crystals here, which is pretty much the exact same process that we were going through just a second ago, except for this is going to be using diamonds. So we need to make a few of those. So let's take some diamond, which we should have a bunch of. As you can see here, this thing should be pretty full. At this point, we're just basically what? I have it. It just isn't getting enough power? I don't know. I'm not too concerned because we don't need that. I mean, we have enough diamonds. I'm not too concerned there. But we just need to throw this in here. And yeah, just let it do its thing. It's going to convert these diamonds into flux diamonds. Lovely, lovely flux diamonds. And this is going to be converted into these ingots. And we need to put that in a metal press that we have back here. And that's going to compress those down. Perfect. So, dragon beak, the prosthetic beak is what we need. We need a plate surrounded by each one of these, and we're going to need 8 of those. So in total, it would be 8 times 4, right? So we only need 32 plates? I mean, that's totally doable. Totally doable. Like, won't take too long at all. And which means we only need 8 of these. Technically. So really we're just waiting on this. We're just waiting on this to sort of do its thing. Which, yeah, shouldn't take too long at all. So we now have our 32, which means we should be able to take this and now craft 8 of these. Because that's technically all we need. And it's like so, and that will get us the prosthetic skull. Oh, now is the time that we have to get into the arcane fusion crafting. Not too difficult to do. It does require a little bit of stuff that we need to make. And actually, the ingredients and stuff required is not too difficult to make. We are going to need the arcane pedestal. So at thaumcraft, we need some of this arcane stone. That's simple enough, right? We just requires a crystal of any kind and stone. Where's our... There, it's all the way over here. Good, we got enough waiting for us. So there we go. So we'll make a few of that. We shouldn't need too much of that. But we are going to need the actual runic matrix, and I do believe, if I take a look at my Thaumonomicon, we should have all of this unlocked inside of Infusion, which we do, which you see here, the runics matrix, which is fine. That is going to require niter, which I think we have some. If we don't, we can easily make some. It can be any color. The one you make in the crucible is this one. So that's 10, 10, 10. Like, this is so nice. Once you get this, we can get vials. We only need 3 vials to even make one of these. So it's Potentia, Fire, and Lux. Correct? Yes. All of that's 1010, and then we need glowstone to do that. And we just throw this all in here, hit it with a bit of glowstone. There we go. Awesome. And we should be able to make the runic main section, like so. Or is it the compressed stone? Runic matrix. Ah, requires the arcane stone brick. 4 of those. Arcane stone brick with the niter in the middle. And there we go. There's a runic matrix. And last but not least, we need to kind of get into this. So we need to make some pedestals. This is not too bad. We will need a few of these. We should... hopefully we have enough. It'll give us 4. We need more than 4. Let's take a look at the dragon head. We're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So yeah, we're going to need 12 pedestals. 13 pedestals, actually. So where's our stone? 13 pedestals. So we're just going to need to make a bunch of this stone, basically. Yep. Bunch of stone. That should be plenty. And there we go. There's that. And yeah, it looks like we need to move this thing. So, yeah, that didn't last very long. We have to find somewhere else to place this. Let's see. We need to find somewhere that has just a little bit more. V. 48. Oh no. Now we have flux flue. Let's place this down. Kind of block that. Oh no. We have some bad stuff going on, by the way. Bad stuff. We don't want... No, we don't want this. Get away. Bad stuff. You don't want to let that stuff spread, by the way. We need a pick. I have unlocked the ability to remove some of that stuff, some of that bad flux. But I haven't made any of it yet, so we'll have to look into that potentially. Depends. If I can do this fast enough, we shouldn't have to worry about it. But I know the flux in the area has definitely started to build up. So was it 13 we needed, right? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. 13 is what we need for this. Oh boy, that's going to be fun. Let me go ahead and clear out some of this, and then I'm going to go ahead and get the altar pretty much made. And then I need to make the gauntlet, and then we're about ready to go. So, I've got all of the things set up that we're going to need to go ahead and get this going. I hope that everything goes smoothly. It should go pretty smooth, at least I hope. It does say negligible instability, which means that, I mean, it should be okay. We do need to activate this, so we'll throw some Salus Mundus on there. Now we'll activate the thaumcraft multi-block. And, yeah, all we gotta do now is right-click on here with the wand to get this thing spinning for the first time. And, we need our gauntlet. I say wand. This used to be a wand, but now it's a gauntlet. You know, whatever. Same sort of thing. Well, let's take a look now at the dragon head. And, yeah, we need to go ahead and get these things placed in. And I want to do my best. I think this is a good example of how we should place it in. If we take a look and we stand here. I do have these 2 blocks away, but if we stand here and take a look at this dragon, we can see we need a zombie brain, which actually never even made the zombie brain. We should probably do that. That's probably the last thing I need. That needs cognito and that. Let's get some vials. This will take just a second to do. What is it? 50 cog... I didn't even look at this. 50 cognito and 1... that. So there's everything we need for that. Yeah, and we need a piece of tallow, which I've already made because I made candles. Maybe I do need some more tallow. Well, tallow is just zombie flesh. Or rotten flesh. Unfortunately, we only have so much rotten flesh. Looks like we can potentially get it this way if we wanted to. I'm not too concerned. I'm just going to grab another vial of it. Let's grab a vial here. And just to make this a little easier on ourselves, I'll take some quartz slivers. Throw that in there. Then I can throw this in here. That'll just give me one and one rotten flesh. And there's a piece of tallow. Perfect. Then I can do the big boy, which is this one. And there's our zombie brain. Okay, so let's go ahead and place this on this pedestal. And then the one that needs to go directly adjacent. Let's take a look. That's going to be the tongue. Place the tongue there. And then I'm going to do, on the next one over, the dragon eye. Dragon eye there. Which means there should be a dragon eye there. They need to be on a pedestal that are across from one another. I don't know how much is going to matter, but it usually helps. Let's just say that. It definitely does and can help with instability. There we go. And we need the dragon hide and the dragon's breath on the next one. Hide and dragon's breath. All of this stuff that we work towards. Oh. I think that needs to be over here. Correct? Let's take a look. No. We need this here. Alright, because there is a chance, like I've said, of this like consuming our items, and that would be a nightmare if that happened. So yeah, maybe that is supposed to go here, yeah. And then last but not least, our dragon fangs will go there, and there. And in the middle, we have one other thing, and that is the prosthetic. One less thing to do, and that is to right-click this to activate it. And hope that it works. Now, I think I'm going to speed this up. And it worked. It worked. I was able to speed it up. I think potentially speeding it up can help with some instability issues. Potentially because it's doing the craft faster and gives it less time to act up. But, guys, is this not a dragon head? Awesome. We now have a lovely dragon head that goes chomp, chomp, chomp when we walk around. Yeah, this thing is going to really, really take off here in just a short period of time. I think we have enough stuff for our diamonds. Like, we no longer need to have diamond automation going. So what we might do is repurpose one of these setups. Basically, we're just going to repurpose this. Yeah, we've no need for this. Like, there's so many backed up in here. Like, we should never run into an issue with this. But setting this back up, that might take a little bit of time. Let's go ahead and get this done, though, because the faster we have this going, the better off we're going to be. So, it goes like this. The way that we want this to go, I'm guessing I'll just go this direction. We'll place down that on the ground. Piston. Redstone on top. And then we need the hammer. From Immersive Engineering. Oh wait, it goes on top. Here I have to remember how exactly this works. Is it like this? Now I have to look at my book. Immersive. Guide. Let's pop in and look at this bad boy. Heavy machinery, metal press. Oh, it's the metals on the top block. Okay. It's been a little bit. I got this, though. So there we go. Piston, and last but not least, that on top. Swap that around. Bam, we're done. We do need a point. I just want to show this thing working. And potentially the automation for it shouldn't be too hard either. We just basically need gravel. We can pump in with a drawer. Gravel. Let's see, brick just needs to be smelted. We could probably do that in a furnace. Let's see, what would be fast? Probably redstone furnace. Figure we have just about everything ready for this, like... Two brick. And there we go. How much brick do we have? Oh, wow. Okay. We do have a lot of brick. We still need to get this automation going. But this should be fine. Okay. So, for this to work, I should be able to automatically insert into here with this machine. We should put this auto insert from the top, extract here, into here automatically. I'll go ahead and put a drawer. Put gravel in there. Give it some power. And then for the press, well, we need the dragon head. Wow. And I think this will work. It's setting there. I don't know. I think it needs power first. This main section needs power. We need another point. Or, actually, we just need to run cable. Run a little bit of cable. And that that's too funny. That's too good. Alright. We'll just place a block under here. And there we go. So that should maintain our Draconium supply. And it should keep it going nice and strong. Perfect. All we gotta do is pretty much give it some gravel, and it's gonna continue to make Draconium for us. Perfect. So, I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. If you did, don't forget to click that subscribe button if you haven't already, and also give this video, guys, a huge thumbs up. I really appreciate it. You guys are amazing, and I will see you guys in the next episode. As always, thanks for watching.